Hello, welcome back everyone. Welcome to the Friday stream. Sorry about the delay today. I got caught up with Final Fantasy, so yeah, happens sometimes. Right, so going back to our keyboard. Last time we finished with this thing. So this was supposed to be an adapter to mount this thing. Which is Azoteq trackpad. So I managed to finish it, I managed to attach it, and of course it doesn't work. And I think I know what the issue is. I'm kind of surprised that I missed that before, and it's highly probable that this also might be the issue why I was having some keyboard crashes. So maybe let's not make it a great mystery. I think the issue is with the I2C and with the pull-up resistors. Somehow it didn't occur to me that once you start adding different devices, for example, this I2C expander, it has I think 10K pull-up resistors. Then we have another one on the other side. So this should technically halve the pull-up resistance. We can check that soon. And most probably that was also the reason why our magnetic encoder didn't work. Well, I don't have it over here anymore. But yeah, I think that might be the issue because, for example, I can plug it in right now. And as long as I have one half connect, it seems to be working fine. Well, it used to work. Stopped working. With both halves. I guess I need to check if the keyboard is even responding to anything. Righty. Let's see. Is there any output? No output. Okay, so the keyboard is not working at all. Right. I wonder what happened. Okay, let's give it a quick check. What I was trying to do, I was trying to lift this thing, this I2C expander, to get to the bottom where the resistors are. So I was trying to get these resistors somehow. I think we need to desolder them on at least on one of the halves. This one is also a resistor, I suppose, but this is like I think it's called resistor ladder or something like that. And I think this one is used for reset and maybe for the address, probably. Yeah, but these two are for I2C, as far as I can tell. I can check that later to be 100% sure. So I assume if I remove them on one of the sides, that should help resolve the issue. Yeah, but maybe while I was trying to lift it, maybe I broke something on this side and that's why it stopped working. Of course, I can't get to them. There's just too much stuff. So I'm afraid we will have to get to it from this side. Lucky for me, this is a prototype, so I can mess it up as much as I want. So most probably I will have to burn a hole somewhere over here to get to them. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna turn out. Okay, let's give it a quick check. What happened that it's not working right now? Let's see. Okay. Right. So over here seems to be okay. Okay, that is interesting. As usual, stuff used to work, but it doesn't anymore. Okay, looks like it works right now. Hello there, Cross Creation. Welcome to the Friday stream. How are you doing? Okay, this works. Cool. So this works. Right. So let's take a look. Like, what is the pull up? If you would like to check right now. I'm good. Great. Yeah, good. Enjoying Friday. TGIF, as they say. Finally. Any plans for the weekend? Okay, let's take a look. So from SDA, from here, okay, that's our voltage. Let's do it like this. You're gonna be streaming over the weekend? I didn't know you stream. I have to check your channel. Okay, so this is only 6 point something. Well, it should be 10. Yeah, this is also 6.5. Okay, makes me wonder. Let's take a look. Makes me wonder if this trackpad also has any kind of pull-ups anywhere. Let's see. Okay, so from here to now from SDA to 3.3. Okay, so looks like there is pull-up over here, 4.7. Okay, this explains everything. And over here, yeah, 4.7. Okay, so this, I guess, that might be one of the issues. You mean building this stuff? Let's check the other side. What is the... Okay, I don't have it opened. You mean how expensive is to build keyboards, or like you mean the prototyping? Well, to build is not gonna be that costly if you have a 3D printer, so you can print it cheap. I don't know, just one roll of filament will do, and definitely will have some left for this keyboard at least. The switches are not that expensive. I don't know, depends. I mean, if you go with, for example, chalk blue, I think they are like maybe $10, maybe $15 for the whole keyboard. This is only, I guess, 16 keys, so it's also not that much of an expense. The sensor depends which one you go for. The trackball, together the full trackball, like the sensor and the ball, will cost you maybe $30. Yeah, and some other stuff. I think this keyboard in total would be, okay, just like a rough estimate, around maybe $80, maybe less, maybe 50, 60, something like that. Depends if you have tools, if you don't have tools, if you have some like other stuff. What is the resistance over here? It should be 10K. Yes, over here there is 10K. So if you look at it like this, so clock, yeah, it's 10K on this side. So, right, so it's might be a little bit problematic right now. Okay, I'm curious if I hook up everything together. So I have two halves, connect. I wonder what will be the resistance for the pull-ups. Most probably very low, like 3K maybe. Let's see, because all of these, they kind of like half. Okay, what's now? I don't know why the reading is so trash. Oh wow, no wonder it won't work. It's just like 1.3 if you look at it from the top. So this is SDA to VCC. We get 1.3, so no wonder that it stops working. Right, so that is super low. So the problem is that right now I can't really get to this, I can't get to this resistor, so I don't think I can even lift it up like enough. Okay, this one looks promising, maybe. Nope. Okay, what is holding it back? Okay, looks like I'm gonna break it, and I most probably won't be able to fix it later on. So I'm afraid we will have to do some dirty job on it and just burn through and try to desolder. I'm really hoping that if I remove those, that will help fix the issue. Because otherwise I will end up with the hole over here. It's a bit of a shame because one of my first designs was that I had an opening over here, so the top of the I2C expander was visible. But I got some comments that it's not cool and it's dangerous, and yeah, so I decided to just hide it. And it was also adding another layer of difficulty because not every PCB is the same size, so I had to have some sort of a generator to accommodate for that. So that was like making things more difficult. Now when it's like that, I have one size fits all, so that's not that much of an issue. Okay, let's look at it. So it's placed like this. Okay, something like that. Okay, so these resistors, they should be over here somewhere. Bottom left. Somewhere over here. Well, it's gonna get messy, I'm afraid. Luckily, I have a soldering iron for a special task like this. I don't dirty the tip of the one that I'm using. Well, I don't really need 350 degrees. Okay. I think I can see them. Oh, what a mess. A good thing is that it doesn't, there's no smoke. PLA is not toxic. Alright, so I think I'll go with this. Hopefully I will be able to remove those resistors from there. Ouch. I knew I'm gonna burn myself, as usual. Nowhere to put this. But when I leave the soldering iron somewhere close. Okay, damage has been done. It looks like there's not enough space. Okay, we might have a problem over here. I think I managed to get them off. Okay, one. Where's the other one? Oh no, it's both. Okay. Right, let's check what is the resistance right now. There should be no pull-up. Yeah, it would seem so, that there is no... There seems to be no pull-up. Okay, so I guess that's what we were hoping for. Now I wonder if it's gonna even work. Work. I think it works right now. Right. Like there is no left side. I'm trying to figure out if we have connection from here to here. Okay. I wonder what's the resistance right now. And now it's 6.5, so that before it was 1 point something. But at least it worked with 1 point something, and now it doesn't seem to work. It should be okay. I mean, one half is working, so the other should work as well. Getting messy. Okay. I think I need to take a look at the debug. I wonder what's happening over there. Right. Okay, let's see. Okay, what does it say? All right. It says it can't read left side and right side at the same time. Okay, I think I will try maybe disconnecting. I will try to disconnect this fella over here. Okay, one more check. What is the resistance right now? Okay, 3.9. Okay, 3.9. So that's maybe not that great. Okay, right now it should be, I think it should be 10K for both sides because we have resistors only on one side. And the trackpad is disconnect right now. Yes, 10K. All right. I wonder, okay, so the other side should be the same because it's basically the same circuit. I don't see how it would differ. Yes, 10K. Okay, so that is correct. Righty. So let's see if the keyboard will work right now. It should work, no problem. That's my prediction. Yeah, so no errors at all. Damn this mic. Okay, now it's correct. Yeah, so it works. I mean, there's no error, at least, on the I2C. Let's see. Okay. All right, so it's okay right now. Let's give it a shot. Let's try connecting back the trackpad. And I'm afraid, in the worst case scenario, I will have to maybe desolder those resistors from it as well. That's a little bit risky. Okay. Ah, damn it, I forgot the stuff. Forgot the adapter for it. Okay, but maybe let's try first if it even works. Yeah, so I can see there's an error already. Like we can't go too low. Pull up resistance. I wonder what it is. 5. Kind of interesting because technically work on 4.7. What should I do? Should I try to desolder from the trackpad or should I try to remove from the other expander? Okay, maybe let's take a look if there's any mention of what should be the pull-up resistor for this thing. Okay, they don't mention anything like that. Yeah, well, I'm pretty much sure these are 4.7 over there. Okay, what is the chip? Maybe if we can find a datasheet for the chip, maybe it will be easier. Okay, the most important part is not there. What kind of a chip is it? What kind of a chip is this? 572? Okay, yeah. There is something like that. I am curious if there is some kind of a wiring diagram. Okay. Okay, there is something over here. Right, so yes, it is pulled up to 3.3 by 4.7. Okay, makes me wonder, is there any difference if we have it like that? I mean, because we have one I2C is pulled up to... Okay, that might be the issue as well. Okay, I think because this Pro Micro, this one has 3.3, and also there is a direct connection for the VCC straight from the USB port. So I have it routed in a way that the one that goes straight from the USB goes to I2C expanders, but these are pulled up. So SDI and SCL is pulled up to USB voltage, right? But then I2C is pulled up to the same voltage. And at this point, I am not quite sure if it makes any difference, because over here SDA and SCL is pulled up to 3.3, and on the other side it's pulled up to USB voltage. So this might be causing some issues over here at the same time. Okay, I think I will try rerouting. So we can do... It makes me wonder if MCP can do 3.3. Yes, 1.8 even. So I think we are good. So I think I will try to reroute the voltage. So we will be running on 3.3 everywhere instead of having USB voltage over there. Maybe this will help resolve the issue. Hey, well, I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with the I2C, and so far my lucky guess is that there could be an issue because the trackpad is connected to 3.3 volts from the stabilizer from here, but the rest of the keyboard is hooked up to USB voltage that goes from here, so it's not really passed through any kind of stabilizer, just directly from the USB port, and I'm guessing that might be the issue. So because then we will have I2C hooked up to two different voltages. One will be 3.3, the other one will be I think like it's 4.7 from USB. And yeah, that might be causing the issue that like the whole bus goes down. So right now I will try to reroute this VCC. I will try to hook up to 3.3, and maybe this will help. Maybe, or maybe not. No idea. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, now it works. And how's the trackpad? I think... Shit, it still won't work. What is wrong with this thing? Damn it. So close. Okay, so it looks like it's hooked up correctly. Okay. If I connect only one half, what will happen then? Okay, still nothing. Well, yesterday it used to work with just one half, but today it's completely dead. Yep, still nothing. Damn, what a pain. And the keyboard definitely works because we have readouts from the keyboard, but this stuff won't. Hello, Jet Pinky. How are things today? All right, what can we do? Okay, yeah, not bad, not bad. Was supposed to be such a quick fix, and as usual, things are getting more and more complicated. You mean the keyboard? Yeah, but look what I have done with it. I had to poke a hole like this. Now it doesn't look so nice. Okay, why it won't work? Okay, I think I will try maybe... I will try disconnect this. Yeah, but we still have... Oh, why do you say so? Everything is crap and nothing ever works, so don't worry about it. How can I get rid of... I wonder if I disconnect... Yeah, so don't worry about it. Everything is trash. Okay, so I just removed I2C from this expander, but we are still getting pulled up anyway. I'm not sure if it's gonna change anything. Most probably not. Yeah, what is wrong with this stuff? Work? I hope I didn't break it. That should be enough. Are you getting on my nerves? Yeah, thank you. Took me a while to figure this thing out, but yeah, a good perspective. What's happening? Damn, it still won't work. Let's see. Okay, so we have almost everything disconnect. What is the pull up right now? Okay, so now there is nothing. Yeah, but that is kind of interesting because it should be, let's see, it should be something like 4.7, right? Okay, it's 4.7 over here. Oh, yeah, right. This one is disconnect. Let's see. Yeah, but that I should still have it right. I should still have it over here. Should be 10K. Okay, it's 10K over here, but not right now. So right now it's only this thing. So we have kind of like a clean connection. So maybe I will try different firmware, the one that was just meant for this for testing the trackpad. Let's take a look. I should have it somewhere. Is it gonna work? It should work. Okay, I suppose. Oh boy, what a mess. I don't like such issues. Okay, so I think I have it ready for flashing. I'm gonna drop this other firmware. And really makes me wonder if it's gonna work. So this one should work. Yes, oh, okay. Alright, so that is kind of odd. Okay. Okay, now I'm completely confused because the firmware that was loaded on the keyboard, it should work. Okay, but might have some issues when the halves are not connect. And maybe that's why it's not really responding. Okay, I know. So let's bring back this other I2C expander and let's see if it changes anything for this firmware. Because right now, let me go a little bit up. I think I'm loose. Okay, because right now we have a completely different firmware on this MCU. The one that was only meant to work, just to read from the trackpad. So I am curious, if I connect back this I2C expander, I wonder if it will cause this to stop working. So that might be like a good test. Okay, and I think I should bring back the ground over here to make it work. Okay. Let's see. So I think now the pull up for I2C should drop. So it should be less than 10K, but definitely more than 4.7. Okay, what does it say? Oh, it wasn't ground, it was VCC. Oh, come on, show me the number. What's that? Okay, 3 point something. Okay, that is not much. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, we have two resistors. One is 10,000, the other one is 4,700. Okay, yeah, so that is correct. So we get 3 point something, and that is not that much. Well, I'm not that good at electronics, but makes me wonder if I could just add one resistor like in line to bump it up a little bit. Would that change anything? Because like this, I don't think it works. It might be not enough for the trackpad because it works with 4.7, but now when we have I2C, okay, right. I will give it one more try, and if it doesn't work, then I'm afraid I will have to make yet another hole in the other half, remove the resistors from there. So then we will only have those 4.7 from here. And I'm afraid, like for the future builds, we will have to figure out a way. I think we'll have to add those pull-up resistors on our own. I mean, depends on the type of build. If we are not using I2C, well, maybe... Yeah, but at the same time, it would still crash with 10K. Okay, so difficult to figure out what is wrong with this thing. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, but the trackpad doesn't work. As soon as I connect the other half, it stops working. Okay, so I guess I will give it a shot. I will try to remove those pull-up resistors from the other side. I think there should be somewhere over here. It's gonna be messy. Oh damn, wrong side. Ah shit. I think they're on this side somewhere. I'm gonna mess it up so badly. Okay, there should be somewhere over here. I think I found them. I was really hoping that will be the last prototype and I can just go into the final version. But looks like we have more problems. Okay, I think I got them off. Okay, there is one, and I think the other one is lodged into... I think I can see it from here. It's lodged into the PLA. Let's leave it there. Okay, a moment of truth. Let's see what happens. So now we have only one pull-up resistor, so those two 10Ks are gone now. So the only pull-up we have is coming from this sensor, which is 4.7. Should be enough for the I2C expander. Is it gonna work? I have absolutely no idea. Alrighty. So, let's see. Okay, so it works. Good. So let's see. Let's go back to the original Chordie firmware and see what happens then. Okay, I think it's flashed. Yes, it is. I can see errors over here. So it's complaining that... What is it actually complaining about? Okay, only about the left side. So that's a good sign. Okay, let's check if the trackpad is even working. Well, if it doesn't, I'll be very pissed. Okay, it doesn't work, so I am very pissed right now. But that might be an issue that the other half is not plugged in. Okay, so the red board, this one, you mean? That is, I think it's Adafruit RP2040. Let's take a look. I think that was the name. Or maybe it's Pro Micro. Let's take a look. Because... okay, that's not the one. I think it's Pro Micro from Adafruit. Because that's the original one. That's the AVR. But I think they also made... Is it Adafruit? Yeah, it should be Adafruit. Ah, yes, that's the one, or is it? Okay, that's Pico, so that is not their product. Yeah, I think that's the one. Looks a little bit similar. Well, I think I got mine from Mauser. Let's see. I wouldn't want to give you the wrong name. Was it Pro Micro? That's Feather, so that's something different. Okay, so that's not the board. Let's see. Oh boy, newest products. Adafruit. Well, I think that's Adafruit. Let's see. Maybe there's a. Yes, it's oh no, it's okay. Spark Fun. It's not that. So it's a different name. Spark Fun RP 2040. Ah, yes, correct. Why was I talking about Adafruit? I have no idea. So yeah, that's the one. That's the one. But this one is a little bit pricey, I would say. What's the price? Yeah, right. Okay, so it's $20. Yeah, it's a bit on the heavy side or expensive side, but you can get cheaper from almost anywhere, like clones. And I only buy these when I order from Mauser and I have some stuff and I would like to top up to get free shipping. So I would just drop one or two because shipping is also very expensive from them. Okay, what have I done? I think I just flash it, or I didn't flash it. Okay. So I have both halves hooked up. Okay, so left one works, right one works. What about the trackpad? Trackpad doesn't work. What the hell? What is wrong with this thing? Okay, I'm afraid I have to take a look into the source code. But I'm pretty much sure it was okay. Have I changed anything? No, we still have Azoteq. Well, besides, okay, was it working? If I disconnect one side, there's still nothing. Well, I don't understand that. Should be fine. Maybe the address I should remove, make it default. Timeout. Okay, because I was testing something last time after the stream, so I think I can remove these. Just go to the basic values. What about rules? Okay, so over here everything is fine. Okay, so that should do it. Okay, let's do a quick compile. Okay, it's compiled. Okay, let's try just one side. Okay, nothing. What the hell? How about both sides? Okay, keyboard works and trackpad doesn't. Shit. I don't think I'll be melting any more plastic anymore. Yeah, why won't it work? I2C is okay. It works on a different firmware. It worked yesterday when I was trying to revive it. Well, that was a bit funny because it only worked with one half plugged in, but now it won't work at all. Nope, nothing. Completely no reading. And it was supposed to be so easy. Oh, it looks like something similar to what I'm doing here. Pretending that I know what I'm doing, or in the reality I have absolutely no idea. And you can see now that like I have absolutely no idea what to do with it right now. So it's very odd. Since I got almost everything removed, and it still won't work. Oh, building a mic? That's interesting. What kind of a class was that? Some kind of a like electronic devices class or something like that? Oh wow, sounds cool. Binaural mix, how does it work? Like, what's the difference between this and normal microphone? Oh, now it works. What the hell? Look at this shit. Like, I haven't changed anything. I just plug it back in, and now it works. Plug it back in. Now it works. All right. Let's see what happens if I hook up the other half. Okay, thanks for the explanation. This microphone, it's a Blue Yeti. I think it has a stereo pattern because I think somewhere at the back you can change patterns. So there's like omnidirectional and so forth. And I think one of them is like a stereo. So would that be something similar to like binaural? Because like when I move then left and right, you can hear it a bit more on the left and a little bit more on the right side. I mean, right now I am just like unidirectional. I think it's called polar pattern. Yeah, but it does have stereo and it kind of sounds cool. Okay, two halves. What happens now? And now it doesn't work. What the hell? Why? Why it doesn't work? Okay, so one half is okay, two halves is not okay. Okay, keyboard is functioning okay, but this one is not. Okay, maybe. Let's see. Oh wow, that's cool. I think there was a game. What was the name? Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, and then there was the other one. I forgot the subtitle. I mean, the other title for it. It was also Hellblade something. I think it had like binaural sound. It was very cool. Okay, could it be that we have a timeout? Could it be that it takes too long to read I2C from the keyboard? Maybe, okay, if we change this timeout to, I have no idea, let's do 500. Well, it shouldn't take this long. You mean this code? This is C. and because QMK is written in C, so I don't have a choice. Not my favorite language. I'm a little bit too messy to write in C. Okay, so I think I can try to flash this keyboard. Let's see what happens. All right. Is it on? All right, so there is some reading. What about this thing? Shit, still nothing. Why it won't work? I don't understand. Let's see, if I just leave 1/2 on. Okay, now it won't work even with 1/2. Just now it was working okay with only 1/2. Oh, now it works. That's very odd. What could it be? Keyboard works, trackpad doesn't work. Still nothing. Yeah, and if I disconnect 1/2, then trackpad starts working. Makes absolutely no sense. Yep, both halves, no response. Okay, is there any info on the QMK page that we can maybe figure out what could be wrong? Okay, so the timeout is by default 10 milliseconds. Okay, right now I have 500 and it still won't work. Well, it can't be more than 500, definitely, because like the keyboard is quite fast. Okay, with both halves hooked up, what is the pull-up resistance? Let's see. No, it's 4.7, so it's okay. Exactly how it should be. Yeah, I like the trackball is actually my favorite. It's the most precise, the fastest, and it doesn't give any issues. It just works. And this one just won't work. Well, there's not much else that we can change. These are just options, so we don't need that. The address also doesn't matter, I suppose. What is the config? Okay, so it's 27 and 20. Hey, JetPinky, thank you for following the channel. Okay. Right. Let's see. So what is the address? It's E8. All right. So let's say we have to shift it by 1. Okay, let's jump to hex. So it's E8. If I shift it left by 1, because I guess that's what slave to address does. Yeah, so that's not it. What else do we have? Okay, so these also shouldn't really get in the way, because this addressing is, okay, it's 27 and 20. If I shift it, are we even in hex? Yes, it's hex. So shift left by 1, we get 4E. And 20, we shift left by 1, 40. Yes, that's the Windows default calc. Okay, so that shouldn't be an issue as well. E8. So there shouldn't be address conflict as well. Well, I have absolutely no idea what is wrong. Okay, let's do a quick check on the addressing of this thing. Okay, A0, A1, and A2. So okay, one more test. Let's see what happens if I disconnect this I2C expander. I only leave the left one. Would that still work if we connect? Because like right now it works with just one. At least it used to work. Yeah, so yeah, I can see the cursor moving. I have no idea why it's so picky about it. Would that be enough? I think that would be enough if I just disconnect VCC. I hope. There will be no reading, right? So basically the right side is now completely disconnected. If I connect like this. Okay, so the mouse is moving. Well, so far. It. Right side. Yep. So no reading. It makes me wonder if I change the address on the left side, would that change anything? Yeah, maybe we can give it a shot, because over here we have A0, A1 and A2, and all of them are hooked up to the ground. I just need to find out how does the full address looks like. Because if I go over here, let's do hex 20. Okay, so the left side is 20, 20, and the right side is 27. Okay, so I think that's the first part. Okay, so I guess this one is constant. I still need to check. There should be a mention of the address. How does it look like? Oh yes, okay, it's over here. So yeah, so I was right. So 0100, and then we have this part, which is the real address that we can set up. So for the right side, we have 111, just like this. So that's our right side, 111, and then is 00 and 1. And for the left side, it looks like this. So we have 3 zeros, and then we have this part, 2 zeros and 1. Alrighty. If I shift it left by 1, well, it's 40, so it shouldn't really... There shouldn't be any address conflict. This one is for the... if it's shifted. Yeah, it's completely different. There shouldn't be an issue, in my opinion. Okay, anyways, let's give it a try. So I will change this on the left side. Okay, and we're gonna connect this. So I already removed the wire, so I'm gonna hook it up to VCC over here, or maybe over here. I just need a piece of wire, and then we can change to like a different address and see what happens, but I don't have any huge hopes that it will resolve the issue. Okay, so the left side. So it's gonna be in binary. We have 1, 0, 0. Then we're gonna have 0, 0, and 1. If I am correct, so that will be 21 in hex. So I think we should change this to 21. Okay, let's compile. Okay. Okay, so we are on the right side only. I don't think it... I think it needs a reboot. Okay. Let's see. So this works, and the cursor works as well. I'm gonna half. Right. Okay, so we have correct address because we are reading left side. That is okay, I suppose. Right side also works, and the trackpad doesn't work. Yeah, I think I give up. No idea what is wrong with this shit. Oh boy. Why wouldn't it work with two halves? It doesn't really change much. Like we have the same pull-up value. There is no address conflict, so that is not an issue as well. Mm. Oh, no idea. What is wrong? That's too much stuff over here, and I doubt there will be any like meaningful information. Like, why wouldn't it work? Hmm. Well, it's a pity because it's a really nice trackpad. It works okay, if it works. And I'm really surprised that it doesn't work. No idea what is wrong. Yeah, it's funny that it works only with one half. Okay, one more idea. Well, I doubt that is the issue, but I am thinking maybe if we go... Oh, TJF, bro. Thanks for joining. Okay, how about we just skip matrix scanning and see what happens. Okay, return changed. All right, so let's go over here and let's do like this. So then I will just skip the whole matrix scanning. I don't think that's the issue. I don't think it takes too much time for whatever reason. Yeah, it's very odd. Very odd. Okay, worth trying. Okay, so now there should be no output from the keyboard. I mean, it shouldn't be giving us any keys. Yeah, looks like we are correct. Yeah, not even a mouse. Yeah, but the trackpad still won't talk to us. One more try. Nope, nothing. And if we just go with one half, there's still nothing. Not even trackpad. Now it makes even less sense. Oh, that is interesting. That shouldn't make any difference, actually. What does it have to do with the matrix scanning? Nothing, technically. Because this data is read somewhere else. Okay, let's go back to the original firmware. Ah. Okay, let's see. So we should have just one half working. Okay, and the trackpad still dead. Device. Hey, what a nasty device. It's still nothing. It was working just right. Oh wait. Hey, that is interesting. So the plug is not connected to the other half. Look what happens. So now it works, right? And if I plug this in, now it stops working. Okay, that is weird. That is. Okay, what happens if I connect it like that? Is there like a short somewhere? Shouldn't be. Yeah, there's no short between these. Okay, it's still 4.7. It's still 4.7 pull up. Yeah, and for the clock it's the same. Okay, 4.7. So, okay, so that's not the issue. What could be wrong? Makes absolutely no sense. What can the plug change? Besides, it's not even connect on the other side, so shouldn't make any difference at all, right? It's still open. Right. One more try. I have a different wire, so I mean different cable, like this one. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, still nothing. Okay, that is super weird. Right, what is the name of this connector? I think it's TP errors plug. TP35. A whole box of these. Okay, it doesn't say what it is. It was one of these I think that's the one. So I was quite close. Okay, this one is surface mount, so that's not an issue. What could be wrong? And the funny thing is that even if I just plug it in without even connecting to the other half, that will make the trackpad stop working. Makes absolutely no sense at this point. Like, it doesn't really change anything, it's still open wire. Yeah, now it works. And now it doesn't. It's not really fully plugged in. Let's try like this. Let's see what happens if I have this plugged in. Still doesn't work? Yes, still doesn't work. What is the voltage on this thing? And now it says it's 3 volts. Okay, 3 volts. Okay, cool. And if I have this plugged in, should be also 3 volts, right? Okay, now it's 0. Oh, no, it's 3 volts. Okay. Yeah, so why won't it work? What is wrong with this connector? Okay, maybe... Not sure if it makes sense. It shouldn't really make any difference. If I connect those halves like directly, would that make any difference? So it shouldn't. I have no idea what is wrong with this connector. Why it's behaving this odd? Especially, like, even if I plug it in, it's still the same values on everything. It's the same pull-up resistance, it's the same difference between ground and VCC. Everything is the same. Okay, last try. Let's connect this thing directly with the wire. So SDA, SCL directly to the other half. So I'm gonna skip these connectors. Maybe there's something wrong. Maybe I hook it up wrongly. No idea. It shouldn't be, especially when the rest of the keyboard works. Yeah, like the keyboard is outputting correct keys. Everything's okay. It's just the trackpad that doesn't work, which is odd. Okay. Night night, Jet Pinky. Have a good rest. Okay, so one half is done. A kind of silly idea. I don't think if it's gonna change anything. Most probably not. And I forgot to turn on the music today. Still no good, no progress, weird things happening, and I have absolutely no idea why. If I connect TRS jack only on one side, then the trackpad will stop working. Makes no sense because it's still open wire, so it shouldn't really change anything. And nothing really is changing on the board when I plug it in. So yeah, weird things happening. My last try is to just connect halves directly with the wire and see what happens. If it doesn't work, that's it, I'm done for today. Okay, let's check if it's all properly plugged in before I throw it into the garbage. Okay, so VCC here is fine, no short, and the ground is somewhere over here, also no short. Okay, this is clock, and this is clock as well. No short with this. SDA. SDA is okay. And of course ground should be fine as well. Where are we? Okay, right. So I think this will make me very angry. Let's do it like this. Right, correct, Mike. Okay, what should I do now? I think I should connect USB. And it doesn't work. Where is this mouse? Okay. Right, it's here. Oh shit, it works. No way. Okay. We're back. Oh, that is super weird. How come? The question is, do we have both halves working? Okay, this one works. This one works as well. And the trackpad works. Wow, this is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. How could this TRS jack get so wrong? I have no idea. Holy shit. Okay, it works. So the issue is something with my connection with the TRS, and I have absolutely no idea what could be wrong with it, because it seemed to be connect like okay, like the keyboard works. Makes absolutely no sense to me, but okay, it works. So I know I have messed up something. Good. Okay, so I have no idea how to fix that. I really need to look into this TRS jack. The first time I had it hooked up, there was an issue because it was shorting a little when it wasn't plugged in all the way in. Okay, so maybe let's see. Okay, so I know that this stuff works, so I think I can revert this connection. So yeah, so that is like kind of like a progress. Yeah, good that I have all of that exposed, so I can easily solder wires. I can do almost whatever I want, unless I have to desolder stuff from the I2C expander, then it gets messy. And now it makes me wonder, since the issue seems like the issue was with the connector between left and right side. Maybe there was no need for messing this keyboard like that. Maybe all those pull-ups, maybe they could have stayed. There was still like 3.7 kilo ohm pull-up, so maybe it was fine, maybe it wasn't. I guess I will never know, unless I try to hook it up to a different board. I still have one more that I can mess up, so maybe I will give it a shot sometime later. Okay, this one stays. Come on, let go. This one and this ground over here. Okay, so I think since I am here already, I think I will just bring back the old addressing, because now I know that it's not the issue. So I can go back to 3 zeros over here on that's the left side. So no need to worry about that. Because I need a crash course in connecting TRRS wire. Looks like I am missing something. Okay, this should be good. Right. Okay, what was I supposed to check? I was thinking maybe of swapping these. Okay, if I go back to the original design, okay. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. So we have VCC over here, ground. Okay, so maybe I should give it a shot. Maybe I should swap it like that and see what happens. Okay, let's give it one more try with this side only. Disconnect like that. Oh boy. Okay, it works. So I can see the mouse is moving. Oh, it's gonna be pain. What I have to do... Okay, so this one is completely different. Yeah, but looking at it, it makes sense to have ground over here, because it seems like it's connecting all of them together. Yeah, even looking inside this part, it looks like there's not enough light. Oh, like this. There's a hole like this. You can see that it goes through the whole thing. Yeah, but the actual connection is over here. So this one goes first. So I guess it makes sense there's a ground over here. But it makes no sense. Why would it short? I mean, it's not shorting because the keyboard works. Yeah, it should be okay. It shouldn't make a difference at all. Truly no idea what is wrong with this stuff. I think I'm gonna cut it short. I guess I will look into it maybe off stream. So at least I know that it works. Somehow it works, but it won't work with this plug. I am really baffled, like what is wrong. But at least I know it's there is a way to save it somehow. Worst case scenario, maybe we can change to USB-C, which I don't really like that much. Okay, I guess it was boring enough already, watching me struggling with this. I'm happy that at least I managed to figure out that it actually works, but it won't work with this type of the plug. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope I'll have time to look into it, and maybe on Monday we can jump into something else. Alright, I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Not too eventful stream today, but at least in the end there is a good outcome. So I will have to look into it. Okay, have plenty of rest, enjoy your weekend, and come back. Probably on Monday I should be back. We'll be doing something. At this point I have no idea what yet. Maybe we'll be building yet one more, because I messed up this so badly that we might need to like rebuild the keyboard. And there are some other changes as well, so maybe it would make sense to do one more. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.